What's good, everybody? Today we got a crazy story, bro. And because this is the story about how this shoe right here, the Air Jordan 1 Mochas, bro, basically finessed my way to getting my childhood crush. And I want y'all to stay for the whole story, bro, because throughout the story, bro, there's something even more crazy, bro. A girl thought I was trying to pimp her out for the shoes, bro. It's a crazy and wild story, bro. That's why I want to make sure y'all watch the whole thing, bro. But without further ado, man, let's get straight into it. Now, I gotta give y'all some context first. So it goes all the way back to when I was in 7th grade, bro. So in middle school, I'm pretty sure this is how everybody in middle school is. You only have 7th and 8th grade. So I was a 7th grader at the time, and in 8th grade, 8th grade people was just like a higher being, bro. Everybody respected and just thought the 8th graders were the coolest people ever. And if you had a friend that was in 8th grade while you were 7th grader, oh my God, you're him. So but it couldn't be forced either. So usually a lot of people, and my school was very sports heavy. So playing the sports gave you a immense advantage regardless, right? And I didn't play that. I wasn't good enough to play basketball. I didn't make the team. So I had to rely on my little jokey jokes, bro. And so there's this one hall where I have to go in my class. And as I'm going in the class, a group of 8th graders come out. And they was low-key trying to joke on me and flame me a little bit. But my defense mechanism is jokes. So I had to tell me a little joke to get me out the jam. And one of the 8th graders, he was rocking with it. So me and him became friends. And for the sake of the story, I'm going to call him Darwin. So me and him became really good friends. And I would start going over his house all the time. And turns to find out his dad was a coach for an AAU team that he played on. And you know, folks who didn't make their school team, bro, their first option is go straight to AAU. And that's exactly what I did. And all I'm going to say is shout out to his dad, because more than likely I wouldn't have made the AAU team unless I didn't know him. So shout out to him. So with that being said, I would go over to Darwin's house all the time, obviously for like tournaments, to hang out, just to sleep over and things like that. Now, one thing about Darwin, and this is like to this day, bro, he is the type of person you don't want to bring around females, bro. He's the type of person that's just going to downplay you the whole time. He's going to put you in the chokehold. He's going to give you the little noogie that when you're talking to the females, bro. Now, this was also, again, I'm in 7th grade. I just moved to Texas, and I had no motion. I wasn't selling shoes yet, and I didn't play no sports. And he was an 8th grader. So I thought this was like normal activities, right? So I just took it to the chin every time, pause. But you know what I'm saying, I just had to. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't know any better. So every year we have this basically like 4th of July event where everybody in the district, so we have 3 different middle schools, all 3 middle schools would go to this one park, and they would have like a fireworks show at the end. Everybody was this was like a place to like link all your females, see your homies. It was just like a cool little outing, bro. So obviously we were planning to go. So I was at Darwin's crib and we were planning to slide there. Now Darwin at the time, he 100% had motion, bro. He always was talking to a different girl. He always had like different girls on their line. And me back then, like I said, I had no motion. I wasn't getting no females. Like every time I asked him like, put me on, bro, he always like downplayed me, bro, and had the Johns laughing at me. So I didn't, and again, I didn't know any better, so I just accepted everything, bro. I just thought, I'm gonna just have to wait my turn, bro. Eventually it's gonna come. I'm gonna find the one, etc. And so now we're going to the park, go to the event, and I knew he was meeting up one of his shorties at the time. And I knew who she was just by conversation, because he would always brag to me about this female, but I didn't know what she looked like. So we finally pull up to the park, and for the sake of the story, I'm gonna call her Carly, bro. So we pull up, and Carly's pulling up on us, and Carly, oh my God, looks amazing, bro. Exactly my type. I'm tall, so when I say she tall, is like decent height, light skin, curly hair, everything that off my checklist, she was it. Now, she laughing at all of Darwin's jokes, this and that. He don't even introduce me. The only way he introduced me is he basically downplayed me. He downplayed me with a joke. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm saying, trying to hide myself in the situation, because I'm like, dang, bro, All the girls that he downplayed me with, this is the one girl I can't have him do it with, bro. And so I eventually just ended up walking off for a minute and then coming back, and they were just like glued to each other at that point, bro. And I'm like, dang, bro, dang. She's actually like super tough. And so like after the event, I come back to his crib and I'm like, dang, bro. So what's up with you and Carly, bro? Like, she seems like a really good girl. And he's so player with it at the time. He's like, man, I ain't really like, she cool or whatever, but I got so-and-so and so-and-so to worry about. And I'm like, this ungrateful dude, bro. I said, bro, let me get the chance. Bro, trust me, bro. Oh, I'm gonna treat her like a queen, boy. And fast forward to when the Air Jordan 1 Mochas came out, bro. So the thing with the Air Jordan 1 Mochas, bro, this was actually a super weird release. This was like right after COVID, maybe like a year after COVID. So sneaker reselling was like all-time high. Air Jordan 1 hype was at an all-time high. But the thing with these, bro, there were so many fakes. There were so many shipping problems, production problems. All the releases got delayed, bro. So it was a whole mess. And this was also, I would say, my prime reselling day. So I was finally getting to like learn the routes, shipments, how everything worked and things like that. And I'm looking into it. And I'm like, dang, bro, all the shipments and stuff are getting delayed or getting canceled. Or we're not going to have a real chance at getting these, bro. And back in the day, during this early, anywhere between like 18 to 22, something like that, we treated reselling like gangs, bro. Like everybody had like own group, their own affiliation. We knew certain spots were marked off for this person only. We know this person had this store on lock, and the only way you would get them was to catch them in the act. And so I was at one store, and I would always see this one Hispanic worker, bro. And every time I saw him, I knew that there was going to be a drop, bro, because every time I saw him, it would be the same 3 to 4 people first in line every single time, bro. And I hated that. Bro, because he just giving them the drops, and I'm always late, so I never copped a pair. Every time I seen him, I'm like, dang, bro, I'm not getting a pair, because his buddies already know, because he worked there. You feel what I'm saying? And he was working at a high volume store, so they always got stuff, but they were a little janky. So he had, you know what I'm saying? He had the scoop. But I got the upper hand on him one time. I was just in Townies Mall. Boom. I'm just going through the store, and I overhear him telling his homies, we got the Mochas. We just can't release them right now. He said, we're going to release them tomorrow, first thing in the morning, just randomly. Boy, when I tell you, I skirted off so fast. I said, I don't even want him seeing my face. I don't want him thinking that he thought that I heard him. I said, nope. I ran home. I said, bro, I got to find somebody that will go with me, because I need as many pairs as possible. And so I was like, I had like this girl that I had on Snap at the time, right? And we never met each other. We just had mutuals. She would slide up on my stuff. I would slide up on hers. We'd have conversation here and there, but nothing escalated, right? And so I was like, this is probably my only option. So I asked her, I said, hey, what you got going on tomorrow morning? And she was like, well, I just quit my job, so nothing really. And I was like, you want to make $50? She was like, depending on what I got to do. I said, you just got to stand in line with me. She was like, that's it? I said, I just need an extra person to be with me in the line so I can buy the shoe, and I'll give you money to buy the shoe. And she was like, that seems a little weird, but I guess I'll do it. So I'm like, bet. I don't care about none of the extra stuff. Cool, I got an extra person. So I go pick her up. We pull up to the mall, and we're probably like first 10, right? And it's quickly, cause like the first 10 people is the only people that was plugged in, and it slide my way in there. You know what I'm saying? And so once the word got out, that mall got flooded, boy. And so she's like, why are all these people coming here? Like, mall's not even open. And I'm like, that's the whole point. Like, shoes, like, this is the only way to get them, and they're gonna sell for like $400 or $500. And she was like, oh, so that's why you're gonna give me $50. And I was like, why else would you think I was giving you $50? And she was like, well, I just thought you were like, honestly weird and you were lonely, so you're just paying me $50 for my company. Boy, I looked at her so stupid. But then I looked at her stupid again, because I'm like, is this what you think of me? Bro, I'm focused on the bag. I could really care less. And then you would think that I'm that low to pay $50 just for your company? $50, hey, look, depending on where you go. $50 can get you a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even worried about that, bro. I ain't even worried about that. So that just blew me up. That's crazy, bro. Shorty really thought I'm trying to, and in my head, I was like, bro, if that's what you thought this was $50 for, and you accepted it based off of that, I said, in my head, I'm like, bro, she'll definitely do OnlyFans later on in life. And crazy enough, she ended up doing it, but it was a failed OnlyFans, so she ain't make no money off of it. She was weird, but shout out to her. I got my mochas, even though the dude, the employee, he pressed me, not the one that I stole the info from, but just another dude, because they found out that I worked at Champs. And the thing with Champs, right, they're so weird, because technically you're not allowed to do this type of stuff, like line up and things like that, because they think that you're doing it for reselling. But it's like also at the same time, if you don't have access to it and another manager can't give it to you, then you're allowed to do it. So it's just like a real weird fine line in between it. But this dude started like pressing me over it, bro. First he was like, nah, you can't buy it. I'm like, yes, I can, bro. I said, I stood in the line. Simple as that. And then they was like, nah, we can do it. But I'm like pressing him back, like, you're not finna like talk to me crazy, bro. Like to the point like, we finna square up, bro. And they was like, nah, leave it alone. And just to spit in their face, I swiped my discount card. And when you swipe you can only use a certain percentage of employees can use their discount before it runs out for the whole store. So I took up a spot for one of their employees for their discount. So I actually got 4 pairs, 2 men's and 2 grade school. And I got it on discount. Well, I got a men's and a grade school for discount. I had to pay full price for the other one. But he was salty, and crazy how everything works out, because the dude who be giving info out and the dude that tried to like press me, we're cool to this day. Like, we're super cool, especially the dude that give info. Like, him are like this. It's crazy how everything works out. But back to the main timeline. So I got my pairs. Boom, I dropped Weirdo off. I dropped the Shorty off, and I went and I posted them. Boom, and I was gonna hold on to them because I easily wanted nothing less than $450, bro. If I wasn't getting $450. $400 was like my absolute lowest, bro. Like I was doing maybe a bulk deal, but $450 minimum, bro. And so I posted them, and then eventually I see added by, and it's Carly, because it's the same exact Snapchat from back in the day. Mind you, I always saw it from Darwin's phone, but I never had access to it. But it was the same exact Snapchat, so I added. I'm like, yo, what could this be about? So she hit me up and she's like, yo, I need some shoes, and I heard you're the man that I need to be talking to get some shoes. I said, I'm geeking, boy, because 7th grade me, the thought of her even adding my attention, you know what I'm saying, giving me the time of day was just not even a thought. And now it's just like she pulled up on me. So I'm texting on smooth, what you need, I'm going to take care of you, whatever you want, I got it for you. She was like, well, I'm a size 7. Just show me everything that you got. I'm like, okay, boom. I sent her about 5-6 shoes. She's like, some of them are cool, but I just don't know if that's the vibe that I'm trying to go for and I got to wear a certain color, this and that. And she was like, and I'm low-key looking for, do you have any Air Jordan 1 highs? Because mind you, that chokehold in that time frame that Air Jordan 1 highs had on people was insane. And I said, I ain't gonna lie, I do have 1 pair of Air Jordan 1s, but it's not your size, it's a 7.5. And since it is a 7.5, and just for context, 7.5 back in the day gave you probably like an extra like $1 leeway to add on to your price, bro, because it was just that rare. Usually stores, it'll get 4 through 7 for grade school, and then men start at 8 through 13. So getting a 7.5 was super rare, and I was able to get it at the store. So I was like, I have a 7.5 in the Air Jordan 1 Mochas, but it's not your size and it's a little bit pricey. And she was like, oh my God, I was just talking to my friend about these, like, I want these at. And she was like, I just don't know if it'll be the right thing for the party. And I said, yeah, just let me know. Like, I didn't want to be pushy or nothing. I didn't want to mess this up. Like, I'm on my behavior, bro. And she was like, I'll let you know. And I'm like, dang, bro, I sold. Tell anything, bro, you know, I'll let it's keyword for go and keep it pushing, bro. But hour later, bro, hit me back, and she was like, how much are they? And I said, $5. She was like, I told you they are a little bit expensive. They're gonna be, I have to pay $100 for them. She was like, okay, that's fine. Whoa. Like, she didn't try to negotiate. She didn't try to do, like, I was like, just, from that point, I had to make an executive decision, bro. I said, do I keep her as a customer or do I try and shoot my shot? Because that's 500 off the just like I said, if she don't keep on paying me like this, I can't try and shoot my shot. And that's exactly what I did. But I did it in the dumbest way possible, bro. Because, you know, at this point, we've got each other on Snap now. And she posted her friend. Now, her and her friend, both 10 out of 10s. But the friend badder. Respectfully, they're both 10 out of 10s. But the friend is badder. And I said, well, if I can't have you, because it's money over, DTB is money over everything. Shout out A Boogie. So I said, if I can't have you, I gotta have a friend. And I said, and mind you, bro, this girl, Carly, she's the nicest person ever. So we've actually been like talking here and there outside of the shoes. And so she posted her friend. I said, bro, can you put me on with your friend? She said, I'll see what I can do. And it goes 2 days, we contact. I said, dang. So I said, she must not have been rocking with me. She replies and she's just like, yeah. She just said she was focused on herself right now. I said, dang, it's all good. But me and her, we just went to talking back to regular. But then, you know, one regular to, because mind you, she's still my crush. So I'll throw a little like layup here and there. A little right shoulder bump fade here and there. You feel me? Just on some calm stuff. Little practice shots. You know what I'm saying? Turn into some flirting, into, hey, we should do this together. And I'm like, okay. But mind you, I shot at her best friend. I didn't even shoot. I told her to shoot for me. But then these little conversations turned into hangouts. And I'm like, nah, she's just being nice. She feel me? She's a nice person. Till one day I sold her she asked for another pair of shoes. Taxed her again, by the way. And she was like, can you meet me at my, I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, well, where do you stay? She sent me the address and I show her it's kind of far. She was like, oh, like, don't worry, like, I'll cook for you since you coming all this way. I'm like, oh, this might be more than just shoes. Cooking for me is crazy. I ain't never delivered those shoes and got the meal with it too. The money, and you know what I'm saying? The money, oh, that's a 2-for-1 special if I ever heard one, boy. And so like, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Again, childhood crush. I'm nervous, bro. I'm pulling up and like, she used like an elevator to get to her crib, bro. And she's like on the 5th floor. So the whole time, bro, I'm just like practicing like how I'm on the door. I'm literally like banging on the elevator. I'm like practicing my lines. Like, hey, like I'm so nervous. I'm like, because the first time I dropped these off, right, it was with her and her friend. So like, and look, she was being real a kiki and like laughing at all my jokes, like stuff that really wasn't funny. But it's like the friend there too. So it was like, I ain't think nothing of it. But now she told me pull up to the cribbo by myself, like late too. So okay, I can do that. So I finally like get out the elevator and I'm just nervous, heart bumping, bro. Knock on the door. She opened the door looking gorgeous, bro. And mind you, bro, this probably at the time my baddest girl that I talked to, for sure, at the time. So I'm just nervous. I'm on the bed, like we just chatting, and I told her the shoes. So I'm thinking like, when do I get like kicked out? Like, when is it over? Like, what are we doing? And it come around 12. It's like midnight at this point. She's like, the night's still young. Let's go out to, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go out. I'm like, oh, okay. So we go to like this little dive bar. We just got food and stuff. And the crazy thing is, right, because after this, like in the future, bro, I've had like a couple of try to like go out with me after I sell them shoes. And it's like, I'm cool with it because I more than likely I taxed you. So I'd be using the money that they gave me for the shoes to literally pay the bill. Like I literally like paid the bill and tipped with the same $250 that she gave me from the dunks. Like, but yeah, so we went out to eat. It was a cool little vibe. And we come back to her crib at like 2 a.m. If you a real one, you understand a girl that you actually like, not just like lust, like you actually really like her, bro, you don't be trying to do nothing like that might cross a line, you feel me? So, but in the car on the way to the crib, like we parked do I have to say furthermore? I could see it all planning out. Like literally the whole just kind of slow mode. I see every play that she calling, and I have it. I have the answer for every. Older me is realizing like, dang, like even though she almost like the perfect woman, bro, she toxic, bro. And that's why we were on and off for 3 different times. So it's like everything you want just might not be everything you need. That's the first lesson. The second lesson is always uplift your friends, bro. Don't be that guy, bro. Don't be that guy to downplay and pillow talk when it comes to females, bro. Your guy friends is all you got, bro. They will take you further in life than a woman can, bro. Like a real locked in one, bro. And you don't score any cool points by doing that, bro. And if you're in that situation where you're on the other side, bro, get out of it, bro. There's no reason for you to settle that. The only reason why I settled for it is because I didn't know no better, bro. But like I said, to this day, he still be on that same stuff. And this gets into the third lesson, bro. Stay down till you come up, bro. Because like I said, I have no motion back then. Darwin had all the motion back then, and now the roles are reversed. To the point where he was asking me for motion, asking me for plays, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I got the girl that he wanted. Well, I guess that, I don't know. But you see what I'm saying, bro. Like, I stayed my course, I did my thing, and I eventually prevailed, bro. And now I'm in a situation where my close circle of friends, there's some friends that I have that are super successful in this group. And when we go out or when we do anything in life, bro, I always try to throw them lobs or try and put them in a better position. Even though that some of them are a better place than me in life, bro, these are my brothers, bro. These are my friends, bro. Like, I want to see them succeed. I'll never pillow talk, bro. Like, ever. Like, it's never that deep, bro. And then another life lesson, bro. These shoes, bro, people don't realize, bro, these shoes really be having like stories, bro. And I got so many other shoes, bro, that I can tell like a crazy funny story with. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want to like make more videos like this, man. So if there's a shoe, I probably own it, or even if I don't own it, bro, I've had some crazy situations with some shoes that I don't currently own that I can make a video about. So if you like this type of content, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. I got a couple more videos like this on my channel already. But yeah, man, this was a cool little video. And another life lesson, we're gonna end it on this note, bro. Every fumble ain't really a fumble, bro. You just gotta learn the lesson in the fumble, bro. Cause even though I fumbled her, and like we got a lot of mutuals, so I be seeing her page here and there. She doing her thing, bro. She's always been doing her thing, bro. But like I said, bro, she got a little toxic in her, but she's the sweetest soul ever. I don't know how she do it. I've never seen it before. I've talked to a bunch of women, and she got that mastered, bro. Or maybe it was just because I was too young and inexperienced to kind of deal with a woman of that caliber at the time, but we'll never know, man. But like I said, I learned my lesson. I learned how to talk to baddies and baddies with work schedules, and you know what I'm saying? And so I learned my lesson. Will I ever talk to her again? Who knows? Who knows where life's gonna take us, man? But yeah, man, that's it for the video. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.